When the road ends, the real adventure begins. And in 2025, electric bikes are taking that adventure farther than ever. From rocky mountain climbs to forest trails that feel untouched by time, these are the machines built to conquer them all. So charge up, gear up, and let's ride into the wild with the 10 best off-road e-bikes of 2025. Number 10. Specialized Turbo Vado SL2. Some rides are about getting somewhere. Others are about escaping, slipping out of routine and into rhythm. The Specialized Turbo Vado SL2 EQ 6.0 Carbon is made for that kind of freedom, where a simple ride turns into a moving meditation. At first glance, it looks like a sleek city commuter, but the moment you start pedaling, you realize it's built for more. The carbon frame feels impossibly light, and the future shock suspension smooths out cracks and curbs as if the road itself were repaved just for you. The motor hums quietly beneath, adding power that feels almost telepathic. You don't control it, you flow with it. With a range of over 100 miles, you can ride from city streets to countryside trails without a second thought. Priced around $7,000, it's undeniably premium, but it delivers a rare mix of performance and peace. The Turbo Vado SL isn't about flexing horsepower. It's about chasing that rare, perfect ride where everything, machine, road, and mind, syncs up. Number 9. RadPower RadRunner. If adventure had a sidekick, it would probably be the RadPower Bike's RadRunner. Reliable, versatile, and always down for one more detour. It's the kind of bike that doesn't care if you're dressed for errands or exploration. It just wants to go. The step-through frame keeps it friendly for everyone, while the 750-watt motor provides plenty of muscle for hills, sand, or city potholes. Its 20-inch fat tires soak up rough terrain, giving you that floating sensation even when the path gets unpredictable. But where it really stands out is customization, racks, baskets, child seats, and even passenger kits. You can turn this bike into a cargo hauler, family shuttle, or your personal off-road scooter in minutes. Starting around $1,499, it's accessible without feeling stripped down. It's not trying to be the flashiest e-bike, it's trying to be the most useful one, and it succeeds beautifully. The RadRunner is that dependable adventure buddy that never asks, "Where are we going?" Just, "When do we leave?" Number 8. Specialized Turbo Tero X 4.0. Every adventurer dreams of that perfect moment. The hum of tires on dirt, the wind shifting through pines, and not a single car in sight. The Specialized Turbo Tero X 4.0 was made exactly for that. This bike doesn't shout for attention, it quietly dominates every surface it touches. Its 250-watt mid-drive motor pushes out 70 Newton-meters of torque, giving you the perfect mix of muscle and control. Paired with a 710-watt-hour battery, it's capable of multi-hour rides deep into the wild. The full suspension setup, 120 millimeters in the front, 130 millimeters in the rear, soaks up every root and rock, turning gnarly trails into effortless rides. The 29 by 2.3-inch tires hold grip even when the terrain gives up, while integrated racks and fenders make it practical for long hauls. Around $2,500, it's the kind of machine that bridges adventure and everyday life. The Tero X doesn't just carry you, it encourages you to push farther, stay longer, and keep chasing what's around the next bend. Because adventure doesn't end where the road does, it starts there. Number 7. Focus Sam². There's something thrilling about standing at the top of a trail that looks a little too dangerous. That mix of fear and excitement humming in your chest. The Focus. Sam² was made for exactly that feeling. This bike isn't just built for downhill runs, it's engineered for controlled chaos. The Bosch Performance Line CX motor delivers precise bursts of power when you need it most, while the 7005 hydroformed aluminum frame and 170mm front, 165mm rear suspension make steep, technical terrain feel surprisingly forgiving. The mullet wheel setup, a 29-inch front and 27.5-inch rear, adds agility to its confidence, letting you carve down switchbacks with the grace of a seasoned pro. Focus gives riders total control with an adjustable geometry system and the Bosch Smart System, which syncs to your phone through the e-bike Flow app for custom modes and tracking. It's not a light bike, but that's part of its charm. The weight keeps it grounded and stable when gravity wants to throw you off course. Starting around $6,199, the Sam² is for riders who chase that rush of adrenaline and refuse to let the terrain dictate their limits. Because on this bike, gravity doesn't win, you do. Number 6. YT Decoy SN29. Some bikes roar down trails, others dance. The YT Decoy SN29 Core 3 CF is the latter, a blend of power and elegance that feels almost poetic on dirt. This all-mountain EMTB thrives on flowy single track and unpredictable terrain. Its ultra-modulus carbon frame keeps the weight low and the ride lively, while the Fazua Ride 60 motor offers 60 Nm of torque that feels perfectly in sync with your cadence. No jerks, no lag, just seamless power. The RockShox Lyric. Ultimate Fork and Super Deluxe. Ultimate shocks soak up punishment like they were built to be abused, keeping you confident on every landing. Its 29-inch Crank Brothers alloy wheels paired with Maxxis Minion tires give it incredible grip, while the SRAM wireless drivetrain shifts like magic with zero cable clutter. Even the geometry is tunable through a flip chip, so you can go regular for agility or low for that gravity-hugging stability. At roughly $7,499, the Decoy SN29 is for riders who live for that cinematic moment. The jump, the drift, the frame frozen midair in golden light. This isn't just a bike for adventure, it's one for storytelling. Number 5. Ari Timp Peak 2.0. Every mountain has a story, and the Ari Timp Peak 2.0 feels like it was built to write its own. A wild, fearless electric enduro that climbs like a goat and descends like it's got something to prove. This second-generation beast comes with a clean-cast carbon frame, a Bosch Performance Line CX Gen 5 drive unit, and a massive 170mm of suspension travel at both ends. That's not just for comfort, it's for control when the trail starts throwing punches. The new TetraLink suspension system keeps traction locked in even under braking, and with adjustable geometry, you can tweak head angles and chainstay lengths to suit your playground. Riders can pick between 800 watt-hours or 600 watt-hours Bosch Power Tube batteries, and even add the PowerMore 250 watt-hours range extender for marathon rides. That means hours of uninterrupted climbs, descents, and everything in between. What's beautiful about the Timp Peak 2.0 is its flexibility. Aggressive when you need it, forgiving when you don't. Priced around $8,000, it's not for casual Sunday riders. It's for those who see trails as a challenge, not a backdrop. Number 4. Forbidden Druid Core E. Some bikes glide over the ground. The Forbidden Druid Core E 2025 devours it. Roots, rocks, and switchbacks disappearing under its tires like it's chasing something only it can see. Built around Forbidden's Trifecta 5, 3 high pivot suspension, this EMTB feels like cheating gravity. The rear wheel moves backwards and upward when it hits obstacles, letting you charge through terrain that would normally kick back. Up front, the RockShox ZEB Select Plus fork offers 160mm of travel, while the RockShox Vivid Select Plus rear shock adds another 150mm of plush control. Its power system comes straight from DJI, yes, the drone company, with the Avinox drive system and a burly 800 watt-hour battery. It even features an auto mode that adjusts assistance based on your effort, so it feels like the bike knows exactly when you need that extra push. A mullet wheel setup, 29-inch front, 27.5-inch rear, keeps things playful without sacrificing grip, and the high modulus carbon frame ensures durability without the weight penalty. At around $12,099, it's a precision-built machine for riders who want total control at full send. The Druid doesn't just go downhill, it descends with purpose, and every ride feels like a cinematic chase scene. Number 3. Unno Mith 2025. Designed in Barcelona, it's as much a work of art as it is an engineering marvel. Every curve, every angle, every millimeter feels intentional, like the kind of precision you'd find in a luxury sports car. The Mith's claim to fame: it's the world's leanest EMTB frame equipped with an 800 watt-hour battery. That alone is wild, but it gets better. The motor delivers 105 Newton meters in normal mode and a monstrous 120 Newton meters in boost, meaning uphill climbs feel almost suspiciously easy. The entire drive unit weighs just 2.5 kilograms, yet it's packed with futuristic features: GPS, 4G connectivity, real-time tracking, even an ambient light sensor and integrated alarm system. The frame, made from impact-resistant twill carbon, is tested to twice the ISO standard, backed by a lifetime warranty. The 170mm front and 160mm rear suspension make every descent velvet smooth. At around $10,595, the Mith isn't just an e-bike, it's a symbol of what's possible when technology meets obsession. It's sleek, intelligent, and unapologetically exclusive, the kind of machine that makes other bikes look like prototypes. Number 2. Santa Cruz Bullit 2025. There are e-bikes, and then there's the Santa Cruz Bullit, the one that looks at cliffs and calls them playgrounds. Armed with the Bosch CX Gen 5 motor, the Bullit churns out relentless torque that makes even the steepest descents feel like warm-ups. But power is only half the story. The Bullit's 4-bar suspension design, a bold move away from Santa Cruz's traditional VPP setup, makes it insanely stable on rough terrain. Combined with its 21.9 kilogram carbon frame, it strikes that rare balance between agility and brute strength. The RockShox suspension setup keeps traction and support perfectly tuned, while the geometry inspires the kind of confidence that has you taking lines you'd normally avoid. Add in a lifetime warranty on the frame and pivot bearings, and you've got a bike that's built to outlive your fear of falling. Its only downside: you'll be spoiled. After riding the Bullit, every other trail feels too easy. Priced from $7,254, this is a pro-grade machine for riders who like their adrenaline unfiltered. Number 1. Specialized Levo Gen 42025. Every year, a new EMTB tries to claim the throne, but the specialized Levo Gen 4 doesn't fight for it. It just sits there, unbothered, like the king it is. This machine is the definition of refinement. The new specialized 3.1 motor cranks out a massive 666 watts and 101 Newton meters of torque, giving you explosive power that still feels silky smooth. Paired with an 840 watt-hour battery, it can keep the adventure alive for over 5 hours, long enough to outlast your legs. The premium M5 alloy frame and Fox float suspension setup, 160mm front, 150mm rear, deliver an almost supernatural mix of control and flow. Every root, drop, and turn feels choreographed. Even the drivetrain, and SRAM Eagle T-Type mechanical, shifts with the kind of precision you can feel in your fingertips. But what really seals it? Balance. The Levo Gen 4 doesn't just climb fast or descend hard, it does both like it's second nature. At around $8,700, it's expensive, yes, but for those who live for the trail, it's less a purchase and more an investment in pure, unfiltered adventure.